Welcome to my first video here at home in Gweek in Cornwall. I mean, you can just, oh, it's a beautiful smell. But I'm just in the middle of digging this. So guys, welcome to my first video here at home in Gweek in Cornwall. This is the house behind, and here we are in spring. And it's a blustery day here, easterly, kind of gusting about 40 odd miles an hour. And I've been working very hard in the garden for the last week, just tidying up, sorting out the rhododendrons, camellias, magnolias. I've done a first cut on the orchard lawn today. Rose arch is coming on beautifully, and yeah, it's looking fantastic in here at the moment. Really nice. Most of the magnolias have gone over now, kind of gone through their best. And I'm still tidying up from Storm Goretti as well. I've done a few big burns as well, which has been good to get rid of some of that stuff. And here we've got a Vance Hooper. This is Magnolia Genie. She's still going strong. Very light fragrant scent there. Quite a small magnolia, ideal for smaller gardens. And I've stuck it here on the orchard slope. I've got another magnolia up there, which I'm unsure which one that is. I bought it as a bit of a auction, but it's either a JC Williams or it's another type of hybrid, and I'm not actually sure. Oh, that wind. Got the walnut tree there, got a couple of apple trees here, got a cherry tree there, and another old Cornish variety as well. Just gonna wander up. I'm in the middle of planting a Magnolia Shiraz, and I'm going to get my son to plant it. So I've dug the hole, going to get him to prep the soil, and he's going to plant his first magnolia, and one that he can then tell his children about when he's my age and I'm probably long gone. It's a bit of a legacy thing, really. And behind me here we've got Magnolia Black Tulip Rosa Marie. She's gone over now, had hundreds of blooms on this year. Now this was planted as a seedling, would you believe? About 1 metre in length, a skinny little thing, and that was planted in 2021. 5 years old, and look at the size of it. It's an absolute lunker. The trunk on that is amazing. And then we've got, just behind it there, we've got Magnolia zenii, and that's a white flower, very fragrant, and this is beautiful. The blooms on here, I mean, you can just, oh, it's a beautiful smell, really nice. But that is loving it here. And this is going to be one of my favourites. This is Magnolia Lanarth. And I tried growing one of these before. It's a mollicomata, and it's quite a tricky one to grow. I bought one, I planted it, it died. This one I planted very small, and it's really looking good. I've left the hawthorn grow next to it just to give it a bit of protection against that easterly wind. But we won't go into every plant species today, but I just want to introduce you to my garden. I've got kind of a couple of acres here, and I've also got an ancient woodland up the top there, which totals just over 8 acres as well. So I'm big into my gardening. I love it, I really do. Spending time out in the garden is just incredible. As a wildlife photographer as well, it's not always about holding a camera, it's just being out in nature, sights and sound, listening to the birds, the wind, especially today. So I'm going to be doing lots on my Gweek House Gardens YouTube channel, so stay tuned. Things like advice in planting magnolias, camellias, tree species, stuff you can do for wildlife, habitat creation, doing sort of log piles, bug hotels, fire pits, planting trees, just loads and loads of stuff, really. I've had a little bit of damage there as well. Another tree, I lost a nice big hawthorn there, and I'm planting another magnolia in its place, which is Magnolia Heaven Sent, which is a beauty. And I'm at about 24 magnolias now, so I'm at about my limit. Not all of them are big, but they are big trees. They will grow to sort of in excess of 25 to 35 foot. So yeah, quite big. But I'm just in the middle of digging this hole here. This is the hole dug. This is for Magnolia Shiraz, which is a beautiful magnolia. and my son is going to plant that later. And then it will sit here. I've got magnolia there, Magnolia Star Wars there, and there's one here called Iolanthe, which is there. So fairly good distance apart. These ones here are a bit close, but there's not much I can do about that. And there's lots and lots more around here in the garden. Lovely lot of bluebells there. I've got a magnolia here, which is Princess Margaret, which I didn't think would come to anything, but it really has come on since I've been away. But we'll go around the garden again another time. But today I'm going to get back to a few jobs, and I'm going to get this hole prepped for my son. I've got a little bit of chopping up to do with my new steel pruning saw there. Yeah, so stay tuned. If you want to know anything about gardening, I'm a learner. I've been doing this over probably about 15 years now, so I'm still learning every day. This is a woodland garden, very acidic soil, so looking at planting a lot of woodland species and trees, etc. Hence why the magnolias here are doing rather well in that acidic soil. There's sort of about 5.5 to kind of 6.5 here, which is great for the growth. But yeah, stay tuned, lots coming. As I said, hopefully I'll bring a video out when I can. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. So today we are going to plant one of our second to last magnolias here at Gweek House. And Henry, 9 years old, just come from school, and we're going to plant Magnolia Shiraz.